A team of Apprentice School students who are members of SNAME, the Society for Naval Architects and Marine Engineers, decided to hold a boat design competition for 10 school districts in the Hampton Roads area. The goal was to find a way to inspire high school students to become more interested in math and science and the challenges and excitement of shipbuilding and ship design. The apprentice team, supported by naval architects, developed an extensive set of detailed guidelines and requirements typically used by ship designers. The competition requires high school students to become familiar with the basic shipbuilding principles and skill sets, which includes hull characteristics, formulas, CAD drawings, and stability measurements, just to name a few. High school responses were outstanding. Over 41 teams consisting of 240 students registered for the competition. In order to validate the design criteria, the apprentice students decided to build the boat themselves, using the same stringent guidelines set forth in the competition. The test boat was designed by apprentices and constructed on weekends at apprentice Neil Rosenbaum's home using surplus materials and basic hand tools.
That's about where we want to be, I would think.
Neil also documented the boat construction you see here with his home video camera. The SNAME group ran the test on the hull construction at Vassar. The boat was transported to a lake in Hampton for its maiden voyage. The final adjustments were made to the rudder and the propulsion assembly at the Bass Pro Shop in Hampton, which is also the location used for the competition on March 15th. The boat was outfitted with 200 pounds of dead weight and placed in the water. The boat was also outfitted with a radio control steering device, which enabled it to be navigated from the shore. While the apprentice prototype was being tested, the shipyard's SNAME support team was reviewing contestant designs and materials from 13 different regional high schools. Once the submittals were accepted and processed, the shipyard hosted an appreciation lunch for all the participants and to announce the two winning teams.
I hope you've had a fun time doing the design work on your project. A lot of different looking stuff.
The selection process was rigorous, but the judges finally came to an agreement. The winning designs came from the Falcons of York High School and the Sink or Swim team from the Advanced Technology Center in Virginia Beach. With the winning designs chosen, construction of the real boats began in the shipyard's steel fabrication apprentice gallery. Using the actual plans drawn by the winners, the boats were constructed by apprentices who are learning the art of shipbuilding and gaining hands-on experience at the same time.
I don't know, I built the pontoon boat the most. I'm kind of helping them out on the other one over there, but I'm building the one that's more like a pontoon boat. We just pretty much looked at the basics of what they drew, and we kind of figured out the rest of what needed to go together. We just started laying it off. They cut it out with the plasma cutter, and we just put the pieces together.
There's two different ones we're working with. One's a catamaran style with two pontoons, and then one's kind of your regular ordinary boat style. Just from what I know, I was real impressed with the drawings that these schools sent in. They were very professionally done, and it just amazed me that high schoolers were able to pull this kind of stuff off.
I looked at the drawings, and I had to ask a couple times which of the engineers drew these drawings. The drawings were very professional, really outstanding for high school students. I was really amazed at how professional the drawings, the details, nesting the material onto the given dimensions of the plates we had. Really just an outstanding job at this level for these drawings.
The design of Sink or Swim utilized the catamaran hull concept to enhance the boat's stability and maneuverability.
Being a catamaran, it has a wider base as far as supporting a payload. The wider base should give it an advantage as far as stability of the vessel.
The York Falcon's winning design used a more traditional and sleek hull shape to try to gain the advantage with speed.
The longer, narrow vessel, it should be a little faster due to its more streamlined shape. From the experience I have, there again, I was really impressed with the job that these students did on this.
Again, it's just the experience of it. You're out there, you're working with it. The more you practice something, the better you get at it. And this definitely offers us a lot of opportunity to practice on smaller versions of these bigger boats we have to build.
The build process moved along swiftly, and soon both boats were completed and ready to be tested for seaworthiness. The Apprentice School SNAME team took the boats to the Bass Pro Shop Lake to outfit them for remote control steering and to check their specifications. Next, the Falcons and the Sink or Swim teams came to the race site on different days to get familiar with the course and how the boats responded to the controls. Finally, on a cold, clear Saturday morning on March 15th, race day arrived. The crowds began to gather in front of the Bass Pro Shops. They admired the two finalist teams' boats and the Apprentice prototype on display. And once the judges verified the weights of each boat, each team chose a member to officially christen their vessel, an ancient shipbuilding tradition.
We're from the Advanced Technology Center and we christen Nate SOS.
I'm Heather Blunt from York High School, I think north from you, and I christened Nate Falcon.
In a show of appreciation for their support, a representative from the Bass Pro Shops was asked to do the honors for the Apprentice prototype vessel.
My name is Sonia Horton. I welcome you to Bass Pro Shops, and I christened this boat the Apprentice School.
Next, the crowds moved to the racing platform as the two competing boats were outfitted with their propulsion and maneuverability mechanisms at the launch site. With encouraging words from the Mayor of Hampton, the competition was finally ready to get underway.
And I thank you to all the staff members and faculty and parents who are here. I think it shows the young people how important this is. Hampton is very happy to be part of this presentation. We did have a team that didn't make it this far, but maybe next year, right? Maybe next year.
Both of your teams are winners already, just being this far and having your design and your creativity turned into a product. So congratulations, have fun doing this, and to all that are here supporting you today, thank you very much for showing up. And get a brochure on the Apprentice School. It's one of the best kept secrets in the United States. Thank you very much.
Final specifications were verified, and the sallying was done.
I'm not sure if anybody's ever heard that word before, sallied. But sallied is a term where you take the boat and you get on it on starboard and port in the middle of the boat, and then you take the boat, and what we've done with these is that you push the boat down towards the water, till the water level is just about at the gunnel level. That's the top of the hull. That's the gunnel. Push the boat all the way down. They push it down, let it go, it rocks, it rocks, it rocks. They measure, they measure, they measure, they measure. They all look at their watches, and now they know how stable that boat's going to be. It's a pretty cool technique.
Each team was judged on how accurate their drawings and estimations were. And finally, the competitors were given the remote controls, and the York Falcon vessel was launched first.
York is fine.
Okay, there you can see it. Here comes York right now. Look at that thing. Isn't that great? Look at how sleek that looks going through the water. I tell you, these high school kids are absolutely fantastic. They took a dream and they made it real. And there it is, right in front of you, ladies and gentlemen. There goes the Falcon. Okay, this is exciting now. Here comes the ATC. Got both boats on the water. Now you're going to get a good chance to look at the catamaran that's coming around from the Advanced Technology Center from Virginia Beach. Each team passed through the course 3 times, and the average score of the 3 passes were compiled. The competition was close, with the sleek design of the York Falcon's vessel giving it a clear advantage in the speed category. The judges worked together at the launch site and at the podium to keep the crowd informed throughout the scoring process. After both teams completed their speed passes, they were next judged on maneuverability by comparing the turning radius of each vessel. The catamaran-style design the sink or swim team utilized made turning a cinch and gave ATC the clear lead in the maneuverability category. After the 3 runs were made for speed and maneuverability, final tallies were calculated for all categories. Before awarding the first annual SNAME Boat Design Trophy to the first place winner of the 2 finalist teams, special recognition awards were also presented to participants who excelled in other aspects of the competition. The Best Notebook Design category ended in a tie, with an award going to Sink or Swim from ATC and Woodrow Wilson High School's Team Toad. The Best Overall Drawing Package award went to York High School. The Best Construction Drawing award went to Chicken of the Sea from Virginia Beach. Most Creative Approach went to Lansdowne High, and the Chicken of the Sea team from ATC won the award for Closest to Vessel Performance Requirements. And when all categories were finally tallied, it was the Advanced Technology Center team from Virginia Beach and their sink or swim boat that took top honors. Although slower than the York Falcon's vessel, the Little Red boat's nimble maneuverability put it over the top to become the first winner of what is hoped will become an annual tradition.
The first annual boat design competition winner from Virginia Beach Advanced Technology Classroom. There we are, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Give them a big round of applause.
Congratulations to the Virginia Beach Advanced Technology Center team, and thanks to all of those who participated in making the first annual Apprentice School SNAME Boat Design Contest an overwhelming success.
Look at that. On their own, they're coming over.